Hey guys, Dave Briscoe. Today on Briscoe's Better Boating, I'm going to help you guys out with some tricks on trailering. Trailering is something that takes years to try to get down. We're in a good situation right here. It's a quiet neighborhood. We've got grass on the sides of the street, and we've got an intersection here where we can practice doing straight shots. We can practice doing a back 190 down the street to get yourself out of trouble, to come down another street. And we're going to try to show you everything out of the mirrors today, and the trick to trailering with using your mirrors. Here we go. Okay, so here we are in the truck. We've moved the truck to the center of the street. If you look in the mirrors, you can see the tire is about center. I've got the grass over to my left for the driver's side tire, and you pan over to the passenger, and I've got about the same view from the tire to the grass as well. I'm going to start off by taking my right hand and putting it in the middle of the steering wheel. Now, if I want the trailer to go to my driver's side, I'm going to simply move my hand toward that mirror. Okay, so if we pan off to the driver's side mirror and we look at where the tire is and the grass, I'm going to move my hand, and as I come backwards, the tire, I'm just going to try to move it toward the grass slightly. Now I'm going to straighten the truck back out to try to line the truck with the boat. As the boat starts moving, just use the truck line with that fender to try to move it, and see if you can get that tire to just touch the grass. So we're going to bring it right to there, and we're just going to touch the lawn and stop. Okay, and that's moving the boat to the driver's side, using the hand into the side that you want to go. Okay, so now we're back in the middle of the street again. We're going to move it to the passenger side this time. So again, we're going to take the hand to the center of the wheel. I'm going to move it toward my passenger side of the truck. As I do that, we'll pan onto the mirror, and you'll see the boat starts to move toward the lawn line. And now I'm going to bring the truck back and try to line up the boat and the truck at the same time. And now we're same move. We're just going to try to bring that as straight as we can, truck in line with the fender, and try to just touch a piece of lawn. So we're bringing it right to there, and we touch it, boom, and we stop. And you can see the wheel right in line with the truck. You can see the line of the grass, and now you've learned how to move it one way or the other. Okay, so we're going to work on a 90-degree backup now. This is great for if you've got yourself pinned and you need to get out of trouble. Maybe you want to back down a street and go down another one, but these 90-degree turns are crucial to learn. So all we're going to do is back to the mirror. We're going to do this on the passenger side. So I'm going to move my bottom hand toward that mirror, which is to my right, and I'm going to try to just hold that distance on the grass line. If I lose the boat in my big mirror, I've still got my blind spot mirror that I can use to try to hold that line. So as I come around, you just try to hold it, wiggling the wheel back and forth. And once I make the curve, let's straighten the truck back out and just try to hold that tire about the same distance away. Now if we pan back forward again, we've got ourselves in a situation where we're straight down the other street, and we can take off, or we can make a left-hand turn and get ourselves out of trouble. Okay, so I'm going to show you a situation at a boat ramp now. This boat that we have, the Mastercraft 88 190, is a closed bow boat. So it's a pain in the butt to try to climb up on the bow and get over the windshield and get in the boat. So whenever you have a situation where you have a dock, like this boat ramp that you see right here, we have a dock that's going to be on the passenger side of the truck or the port side of the boat. And if I can back that boat close enough to that dock, then I can just step simply from the dock into the boat without having to climb over the bow. So let's do that trick right now. So here we are in a situation where I've pulled the truck forward, and I've got a line where I can actually see the tire, see the dock, and the side of my truck all in this shot. Okay, so in reverse, I'm just going to try to bring that tire as close to that cone that we see on the dock as possible. Now, I don't want to get in a situation where I'm angling that tire into the cone. I want to parallel that as tight as I can, okay? So I'm going to bring it a little bit tighter, bring the truck back, and I'm just going to try to work that right close to the dock without hitting it as I possibly can. Now, when you're backing a boat into the lake, you want to make sure that you don't back the fenders too far. Everybody that backs a boat in that I watch at boat ramps goes way too deep. You see that fender just getting underwater? All you want that thing is to just barely disappear right there. So the very top of the fender is almost at the water line. So here we are on the dock. We've got the boat in the lake. If you pan down to see how close, we left the fender right at the water level. Okay. The boat's in a situation that I can easily step into it with one foot without a big leap, without a big jump. Okay. Now, because this boat backs to the right, I'm gonna have to be a little bit careful backing up. I'll have to go in and out of gear to get this boat off the trailer without pulling it into the dock, or I could float it off. But this is a situation that's gonna make it a lot easier for you to get in and out of your boat. All right, so I'm gonna show you one more scenario, and that's backing the boat in a really tight situation. So if we look into the driveway right here, we've got a pickup truck. Look right straight in. We got a pickup truck and we've got the lawn. So we're gonna try to put that boat in between the tires of the truck and the lawn. And we're gonna do it all from the mirrors. Here we go. So right now I'm using a truck and the lawn on the other side. I would recommend, if you're practicing this, obviously do it with something you're not gonna hurt, like a cone or a rock or something that you can set there and have as a landmark. But for this, I'm gonna show you how I use the mirrors to put this boat in this tight situation. We're gonna start with the passenger, and you can see we're at the same spot that we did the 180 earlier, and you can see the grass line and the wheel. So I wanna push that as tight to that grass line as I can to try to line it up with the driveway behind it. So right there, I'm straight with the driveway if I straighten the truck out, and we look on the other side, and I've got the tire for the truck pretty much right in line with my trailer. So all I'm gonna do is really concentrate on this side, because this is the side that I have to worry about more than the lawn. And I'm just gonna try and bring that tire and the truck, see how I line it back up again? The truck and the trailer are kind of making a straight line right there. And I can keep it really tight to that tire. Okay, move it a little bit closer and straighten out. Okay, now if we look to the other side, how we doing on the grass? We're perfectly on that line on the grass as well, so that we know we fit it right in there. Now we're just gonna kind of wiggle it back and forth, come back to the truck on this side, and we see that we slowly wiggle that right in, and we're off the street, and we're in where we want to go. So thanks everybody for watching. I hope that helps you out with your trailering. I'm Dave Briscoe. Remember to subscribe, like, show it off to your friends. Let's keep this rolling. I'll keep them going if you keep liking them. Thanks a lot. See you next time.